Okay, today we're going to talk about body flexion. So we have Pika here. What I want to do is be able to move her neck and her shoulders and her haunch. So we're going to move her neck independently by standing at her wither here. Okay, I'm going to hold her lead rope in my right hand, standing on her left side, and put my hand on her wither here. I'm going to take my core, which is my belly button. I'm going to face it towards the part of her body I would like to move. I'm going to take my fingertips like little spiders, spread your fingers, and then curl them a little bit so it looks a bit like a spider. Okay, I'm going to put that right on her neck, and I'm just going to tickle a little bit. Yeah, until she responds. You saw that little response there? Good. Rub it away. We don't want them to get irritated or offended by this. Just letting them know that we want something. And again, I'm going to choose to do, yes, perfect. I'm going to choose to touch the area closer to her head because what I want is for her head to curl around away from me here. Yes, good. We're going to use feel with this. So as soon as she softens and looks for the right answer, I'm going to release that pressure. That is the basis of feel. Push, push, yes, and then release. Good. Now when we use those spider fingers, we're going to use them with little push and releases, push and releases, push and releases, and that rhythm is going to stay the same until she makes a change, then we fully release the pressure. Put my fingers on the side of her neck up here by her head. Little tickles. There. Yes, good. And it's okay if her feet move. Let's try from this side here. Let's move you over here so everyone can see actually. I'm going to bring my right hand and do the little spider fingers and bring them up right here, right behind her skull on her neck. And little tickles. Oh, don't let her move forward. It's okay. Little tickles. And that was kind of by accident, but that's okay. Those darn flies, huh? When I use the voice and you hear that sound and she hears that sound, what that is supposed to mean is, hey, move something. Something should be moving right now. Give her a little space here to reset. We'll try again here. I'm just gonna put my fingertips right on her neck here and little tickles, little pushes in a rhythmic motion and a push, push, yes, and then release. All right, now we're going to ask her shoulder to move. What we're looking for is for her front feet to move independently from her back feet. Okay, ideally, we're going to see a crossover in those front legs when we ask the shoulder to flex away from us. So I'm going to take my little spider fingers. I'm going to keep the rope in my left hand now and put that up on her neck. So what we can do to build off what we just learned from the neck, is when we ask the shoulders to move, we're going to do a learning ladder. We're going to ask if the shoulders don't move right away, we're going to add the neck, which is what she already knows. So I'm going to take my right hand and put it on her wither, point my belly button towards it, and take a little step. And I'm going to start tapping. If nothing happens, I'm going to take my left hand and keep tapping with my right until the step happens. Very good. Yes, super. Little step, tapping with your right hand, help with the left. Oh, and if it's forward, just help her back up and know it's not forward. Good. Try again. We're going to tap on the right and push on the left. Yes, super. Let's take the pressure off of there. That was good. Very nice. We're going to switch our rope into the other hand. Okay, I'm going to hold it in my thumb and I'm going to keep it up here by her head so I can stop if she goes forward. I'm going to take my left hand and tap on her wither. I know. And if we don't get an answer, I'm going to help her and walk towards her neck here and then release. Take all the pressure off. And again, I'm going to stand next to her, take a little step towards her. My left hand's going to tap on her wither. Ah, now that was a try. You saw that she started to think about what it is I wanted. Okay, so I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to tap on her shoulder. Give her a minute. She's trying. Okay. Let's get a little more dedicated. Yeah, that was good. Good, yes. Ah, that was much better. It's very, very light touches for that response. That was really nice. Okay, so now we're going to take 2 steps towards her. I'm going to start helping her move that shoulder a little bit more. We're going to take that 1 step for her 1 step, and then another step for another step, and see if we can help her start to move around her back legs a little bit easier. Good. Yes. Good girl. That's great. Good. There's that crossover. Good. Ah, that was really nice. We're going to keep walking into that shoulder neck area to help her pivot around the back end. Ready? Good. Good. Yeah, that was her doing it by herself there. I kind of had to help her a little bit. That last step was really nice. Try on this side. Now, I want to start with tapping her shoulder and not going right to her neck here. I'm trying to wean off using her neck taps to just her shoulder, but I will continue to use them on her neck as she needs help. Good. Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Uh-huh. Good. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's nice. Ah, super. What a good girl. What a good job. All right, that was really good. I like that she had a couple crossovers, really nice with her front feet like this. That's what I'm looking for, and we're gonna keep building towards that in the future. But this was a great session to be moving her shoulders over like this. That was really nice. Now let's talk about moving her haunch around. Now, if you look at a horse, they've got this tuck up area right here where the hair goes upwards and then it goes back downwards right here. But how the hair is going to go up in the flank and then go back down right here. You can see where the hair meets and has a little cowlick. So right where this starts to come up, that's the end of their rib cage. The safest place to stand when you ask the haunch to move is in front of this area here. A horse can kick out and around in the back end, and we want to make sure that you stay safe. So standing next to the rib cage here and the wither is the safest spot for you. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the rope with some length to it, but enough to where if I lift this, I can feel her face. And I'm going to place this hand in the left closest to her head on the wither. I'm going to take my right hand and find that point where you can feel the hip bone right at the top of where this hair comes up and around. I'm going to use my little spider fingers very gently and do a little press and release here. I'm going to take a little step towards it and point my core towards it as well. A little press and release. Now, if she goes forward, that was really good. Good job. I was going to say, I thought she might go forward, but if she does, you can just pick up this hand and stop her from going forward, okay? I'm going to switch hands. Now the rope's in my right, up on the wither, behind the edge of the rib cage here. My hand's going to be the little spider hands. I'm going to pet her and let her know that I'm over here, and then do a little tickle. Stay with her if she moves until she crosses over, okay? When she takes that step to the side instead of back or forward, that's your sign to stop and release. That was really nice. You are still good. We're gonna do that a couple more times. All right, that was really nice. Now we're gonna ask for a few more steps at a time, okay? If this is something you need to break up in more sessions with your horse, that's okay. She tends to learn pretty fast, and it's okay if it takes longer. But this is going to be our next step. It's just asking for a few more steps now in the back. I've got the rope in my right hand again, and what I'm going to do is just continue stepping towards that area and get a few more steps. Good. 1, 2. One more. Oh, good. That's super. Good job. Come on this side. Put my right hand up on the wither. I'll ask for a few steps here. Good. Yes. Maybe one more. Oh, good job. Very nice. Super. And you can see she's licking and chewing a little bit. Her lowered head, her soft eyes, and her swiveling ears all tell me that she's feeling pretty relaxed about this. So there is our basic body flexions. This is important to be able to have these tools installed, to have this communication installed for all things that we're doing from this point on, including trailering, tying, saddling, everything. These are going to be very important tools. So I teach them at the very, very beginning with all of my young horses.